now?
There we go. Okay, now we're good to go.
Now we're caught
Where's
up.
our galaxy? I want a galaxy.
We don't.
We get a brick wall, Weeby.
All right.
We get a brick wall. We don't get a galaxy.
Sculptor's life in a nutshell.
Yeah, really.
So, hey, everybody, welcome to the Bones 5 live update for this Friday, June the 5th. Is that correct? Someone?
I don't know.
Good
Yes.
Lord Almighty. Yeah, we'll call it the 5th. And today as our special, we're going to call it the Dragon edition of Bones 5 Live. We're going to take a look at some new stuff. All today on the Bones 5 Live update. Hit the intro, Justin. Oh, there it is.
That's pretty. Do they know we haven't sculpted any of these dragons? None of us?
Gene has. Oh! I
did
thought
he?
you meant the Pizza Dungeon Dragon. I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about that. No,
No. I meant the dragons you're going to show.
No, the ones we're going to look at today.
So we're
I
just
will let everyone know.
we're just able to roll bombs in on these. Yeah, we're just
Y'all can throw stones at it and rotten vegetables. Hey, everybody. Again, welcome to the Bones 5 Live update for June 5th, 2020. Special guest today, Bobby Jackson, Jason Weavy, and Gene Van Horn. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Really appreciate you guys sitting in with us and help provide some insightful commentary on all the miniatures we provided for Bones 5 Live. Or Bones 5, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. It's been a long week. It's been a real long week.
By the way, Bobby, go ahead and just make yourself comfortable, if you would. Just make yourself comfortable.
Hi. You don't need to be a smart aleck.
So today is our, what I'm going to call the Dragon Edition. It's not the end-all, be-all Dragon Edition. The reason I'm calling it the Dragon Edition is we're going to look at two models that we have not shown yet. We didn't show in the Kickstarter, and we didn't show in the Pledge Manager. We haven't shown any of the live updates. We're going to show you photographs of two of those models, and then we're going to show you a power-up that we put into the Kickstarter Pledge Manager just a few weeks ago. So we'll take a look at all those models, and then we'll chat with the sculptors and see if there's anything new going on with them, and answer questions. So, you guys have anything you want to add before we get rolling on this?
No.
Can we show that other dragon?
What?
The other
I
dragon.
know what dragon you're talking about. Okay, that's dead
There's
air.
another dragon. Hey,
You
never mind.
stunned him into not saying anything. I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, going, what am I missing here? What am I
There's
missing?
another dragon. There's a dragon.
Where? Well, who sculpted it? You sculpted it?
Me.
Okay. And what does he look like?
Yeah.
Dragon?
Yeah.
The Chibi Dragon. Oh, I think we've got that. That's a total. See, since that's not Bones 5, we're not going to talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
See, that's a different thing.
That thing is
And
incredibly
Hey,
cool.
got
though.
you down. Talk about a brick
That's
wall.
part-
Crap.
That's part of a special announcement, Gene. That's part of a very special announcement that we're going to announce as soon as the whole project is sort of wrapped up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Wait, hey, Ron, I
And-
thought we actually showed that
Was
off,
that
didn't we?
2022 or
We did.
2023?
Okay.
I don't know yet. We did show it off.
Soon.
But it was just the print.
It's what?
It was just
It was
the
a
print.
turnaround, I believe. It was the turnaround.
I thought we showed
maybe
the
we did both.
print.
No, I don't
This
have
was
that
back-
down for
Oh,
third
Lord.
quarter.
It was a while
2024.
It was a long time
Aggressive.
ago, yeah. It was months and months.
How long have we been doing this for? A year? More than a year?
We're on episode 80, now 86, as of next week.
Oh, wow.
I was
Reaper
going to
Live,
say,
yeah.
it seems like a year already on this episode. Just this episode.
All right. Well, yeah, Gene, there is another Dragon we can show, but not today, not for this show, because it's not
Okay.
related. But Gene sculpted a really killer Chibi Dragon. It doesn't have to be a Chibi Dragon, but it is a Chibi Dragon. And it's the coolest. It is the coolest dragon.
It's pretty cool.
It's really cool.
It is
Hopefully
cool.
Proctor's painting it. I think Proctor's painting it, isn't he? I don't know.
Yeah?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he
don't
Anyway, but I'm sure he dibs it. Okay, so like I said, we're going to talk about some dragons. So first, let's look at, Justin, there is the Kickstarter graphic for the Dragon Slayers power-up option we added to the Pledge Manager. There it is right there. This is the Dragon Slayers power-up. when we make our when we plan the kick. What, we're going to say something. Was somebody going to say something?
No.
No,
Okay.
No one said it.
I thought I heard something. Sorry, I thought I heard
no,
something.
I was turning down my tablet. I was trying to watch
That
chat.
what's that? Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. Okay. So when we choose our core set and our different add-ons for the core set, we go through all our models, existing, new, things like that, and we sort of figure out what we're going to add. And sometimes figures make the cut, and sometimes they don't. Space, time, different reasons. The figures won't make it into the core set. There are 2 figures here that were on the short list, but just barely missed to make it into the core set this year. Those being the young forest dragon right there in the center by Sandra Garrity, and then the wizard there by Barbara Dolphin. I forget his name, but these are 2 really great looking figures. The wizard's super dynamic, really cool. The dragon, it's by Sandra Garrity. Say no more. Just 2 cool figures. They just, like I said, just fell short just of not making it. Well, I really wanted these to make it in. So Bobby had sculpted these 2 other figures. Kane Swiftblade there, that's the name of the fighter guy on the bottom. And then I forget what we named the girl, Bobby. What did you call her?
Raquel
Blue
Welch.
Monica.
Blue Monica, I believe. What'd you say?
Yeah.
Raquel Welch.
Raquel Welch. Oh, yes. So we had
Very
those 2
similar.
models. Bobby sculpted those. He didn't sculpt those for the Kickstarter, but they were just 2 additional models that had been commissioned over the last few months. And I thought, well, if we sort of tie all these things together, we can have a cool little Dragon Slayers, kind of a mini encounter, just sort of, with the wizard, the fighter, and the barbarian going after a dragon to kill it. So I called it Dragon Slayers and grouped them all together, and that's what you have there is this Dragon Slayer set. And it is now in the Reaper Pledge Manager. You can go and add that to your pledge. And when we do our fulfillment, you'll get that with your pledge. Now we can take a look at 2 of the turnarounds. Justin, the 2 of the videos. Dealer's choice on those.
Dealer's choice?
Yeah, dealer's choice on the turnarounds.
I'm gonna go
2
with
videos.
I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay. There we go. So this is Blue Monica.
Wow, I made the right choice.
That's a good choice, yeah. So, Bobby, what were you thinking of when you sculpted this?
Not Red Sonja.
Raquel Welch.
Was it,
Yeah,
was
you
it
couldn't even
Raquel
say that
Welch?
with a straight face.
See?
Raquel
He's got the
Welch.
reference right behind him.
That's right. Sure does. A very old school style figure, but really, really super well done. The hair's great. The animation's great.
That's a real dynamic pose. I wouldn't call
Problematic.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Well, but the hair is definitely retro.
Sure.
That's Farrah
Love it.
Fawcett for sure.
Yeah, I love it.
And the Red Sonja scale mail bikini, and I mean, that's really what I was going for.
It's kind of an homage to Frank Bruner. Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Were you art directed on the Farrah Fawcett hair?
No, that was me.
No.
It was all Jackson. All Jackson.
Oh.
No, I went totally Farrah Fawcett on the hair.
Fantastic.
I was channeling my inner Sandy.
There you go. And yeah, it looks good. Looks really good. Yep, looks
I
really
like her
good.
hair.
So, and so we, like I said, that was a nice figure. She'll look great in plastic, in both
She looks
black.
really mad.
Yeah, her expression's great. She's super cool. Love her. And then the other figure, Justin, is what we're calling Kane Swiftblade, which is a name we pulled from the old Dungeon or Dark Heaven archive. Kane Swiftblade. It was an armored character. If you're looking through the back catalog, the shield was blank originally, but then I asked Bobby if he could put an owl on the shield.
That's tremendous.
That's my only input. It was asking for an owl. The rest of it's all Bobby making stuff up.
I like the
I like
feathered
the
wings.
understated shoulder armor too. I think that's great.
The pommel of the sword also has an owl. Is that right, Bobby?
Yes, it's a little owl head.
A little owl head on the pommel of the sword. I like the filigree on his armor. Yeah, he's super
And is
cool.
that some
He's
secret
very
society thing, Ron? You want to elaborate on the owl?
So it's kind of a wink to the Knights of the Watch from when I played Greyhawk, when I played D&D years ago. Knights of the Watch. So that's all that was. I thought an owl is kind of neat symbolism and neat imagery, and that's not their symbol. It's just an owl. But like I said, it was kind of a wink to that a little bit. That's all that was. Yeah. And yeah, super cool. So if you get the Dragon Slayer's power up, you're going to get the fighter, the barbarian, and we don't have a close-up of the other two models, but you can see from the Dragon Slayer's graphic that those are two really great-looking models too. The good thing about digital sculpting is you can do turnarounds like this and get a really good view of the figure. Now, can you do that with an actual figure in a camera? Yes, you can, but who's got time for that?
Not as easily. And you will notice on this figure that I've tried something new with the chainmail.
Let me see.
It's not actual little rings. It's more like squished putty. I was trying to emulate.
I like squished putty.
Yeah.
He's awesome. That's a good little set of figures right there.
Great to share your techniques, Bobby.
It's a
not on the show.
Not on the show.
All right, sorry. Too
Right
nerdy.
now.
Too nerdy.
Good stuff. So show that Dragon Slayer's graphic one more time, Justin, if you can.
Yeah.
There you go. And so you just add that. Just go and click, add it to your pledge. Kenrick, the wizard, the barbarian, the fighter, and the dragon. I had the dragon. Oh no, I had him on my desk. He's gone now. But it's a nice. It's not a large dragon. If you've seen the metal version, he's only yay high. He's not that big. So it is a small dragon. It'll work great for a young dragon.
A little bit bigger in scale than the picture is?
It's about that scale, I think. It's right in there. Yeah, it's very much in scale with this dragon that Sandra Garrett also did.
Oh, well, now I'm feeling sorry for the dragon if it's just a little dragon.
Oh, yeah, they're going to beat the crap out of it. But
oh, man.
Who's to say? You know, the mama dragon may be around somewhere, so maybe they're going to get waxed. True. So there you go. So it's about this size. So it's a small. It's a young dragon. I wouldn't say it's small, but it's a young dragon. So yeah, he's really cool. I didn't have any other dragons to put in with these other guys, and I thought, well, Dragon Slayer sounds kind of cool. So they're going to slay it. That's what they do. They slay dragons.
Then they're going to kick around its eggs like soccer balls, right?
Yeah. So in the old second edition D&D Player's Handbook, there was an Elmore illustration, a big painting called, I think the title of the painting is Dragon Slayers and Proud of It. It's a group of adventurers who have got a young dragon strung up on a tree, and it's just a little dragon, and they're all standing around it like they're so badass adventurers, and it's just this little dragon, and all these characters are kind of standing around proud of themselves for killing a dragon. That's kind of what this is looking like. So there you go. Good job, Bobby.
All right.
Yeah, good job, Bobby. I'm sorry I'm part of this whole thing.
Yeah, you can fight little dragons in your bikini.
That's the lesson to be taken away.
Yeah.
And Bobby, this was that figure was a kind of a palate cleanser for you, sort of. You were just making stuff up on your own. You were just kind of just having fun, you know. You weren't trying to overthink things.
For the Blue Monica.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's blatantly a Red Sonja ripoff. I just had Red Sonja on the mind, and that's what I did.
Okay.
A tribute, an homage, not a ripoff.
Homage, yeah.
Homage, yes.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to get to the dragons that we had in the Kickstarter. We had showed you the renders in the Kickstarter, but we didn't actually show the photographs. So, Justin, we'll start with Ildratus. We'll start with Ildratus 1.
Which one is that?
It's called Ildratus 1.
They're not named in my suit here.
It's the one down on all fours. How about that? Does that help?
Yeah, the one with the thing out.
The thing out.
It's the one waxing the cat.
Okay, look. Look, there are two dragons. One's up on his back feet. One's down on all four. It's the one on all four. There we go. Look at there.
Wow, that was good.
Yeah. So this is Ildratus. Got Sir Forescale in there to give you some size perspective. We should call him Sir Perspective. There you go. There you go. Cool. And what else we got there? Next.
That's it.
Yeah, I like it.
There are 5 of those photos, Justin.
This is gonna get awkward then real fast.
Okay, well, forget it. We'll just it's the same dragon 5 times over. There you go. You
That's
can
all
see
right. Just show
Ildredis.
it. Can you invert the image? That'll make it look like a whole other picture.
Ildredis is on a 3-inch base, so that'll give you some size also to figure out what you want to do with them in your role-playing games. What had happened was Kevin and Daryl printed these guys out and blue tacked them together just long enough for us to take some quick shots of the dragon with Sir 4 scale. So you can, if you skip this dragon in the Pledge Manager or in the Kickstarter, you can go to the Pledge Manager. You can add this to your pledge right now. He's going to look great in plastic. I can't wait to see the other ones. I wish we had a sample to glue together here, but the only one we had, it's gone. So bubbled up, wrapped up, and flew away. So I like the dragon. I think the spikes are cool. It'll look great painted up as any color dragon you like. Super cool. Down on all fours, which is a kind of a different pose. We normally kind of do all our dragons kind of up, but this one's down on all fours. So I really like this guy. You guys have any thoughts on it?
Looks predatory.
I like it. That's not
They're
one
not
you
gonna
want
have
to
his
fight in
easy
your
time.
bikini.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
you'll
just saying
fight
they're
that
not going
one
to
in
have his
between.
easy time killing that dragon.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and just show the other ones, Ron, since I managed to pull up a list here
Okay.
that I made
It's just-
completely independently of your help. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
That's
It's kind of the same thing all over again, but he just gives you some different shots of Sir 4 scale standing with Ildredis.
I'm missing the blue saran wrap.
Hey, Gene, come on, man. Why are you knocking that
Yeah,
for?
it's not a sea
I'm
dragon.
not. I'm saying I'm missing it. You need some blue saran wrap in there.
He's not in the ocean. He's just standing there.
Oh, okay.
I thought the blue saran wrap looked really cool under the
I
ship.
did too.
Yeah,
I thought it
you
was
should
really
get some
cool.
green
Good.
saran wrap or some brown saran wrap or
Yeah,
saran wrap
yeah.
with little lunar craters printed on it or something.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I think so. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm tired of looking at this guy. Let's go to the next one.
Okay. Which
All right.
one do you want to start with the next one?
1 through 5. You can pick. This
I thought
next
you
one
said
is
you had them
challenge.
sorted out.
This was
Oh,
okay.
that's a skinny one. I like
the
that.
worst one. So what happened? Okay, so this is Kalanzar. That's another one we didn't show because we didn't have a print. We had a print at ReaperCon last year, but there were issues with the sculpting. So we took it. Daryl worked on it. Also on Ildredis, I need to say that Daryl took that. Now these were sculpted by Questron, but Daryl's taken these and tweaked them, changed things, thickened things up. Just made a few modifications. Same thing on Kalanzar here. We've modified his base a few times. This is probably the 3rd or 4th print. And thickened some things up. It's really cool. His teeth were too small. You know what, Gene, after I looked at this guy, it's a very similar to Tarak that you sculpted for Bones 4, right?
Hmm?
They're very similar.
Yeah.
This guy's on a 3-inch base as well. All the dragons we did for Bones 5 were on a 3-inch base. So he's smaller. He's much smaller than Tarak Zul. Tarak Zul is just massive and so cool. This guy's a little bit smaller. You could actually call this guy the younger version of Tarak Zul if you wanted to. You wouldn't fight this guy in your bikini either, I don't think.
Tarak's
Son
little
of
brother.
Tarak. No, son
Yeah.
of Tarak.
Yeah. He's really cool. And like I said, we didn't show him in the Kickstarter, but
Spawn of
here he is
Tarak.
now. Here he is now. And you can go and add that to your pledge if you want. Now, here's what's funny. So this guy did not want to – it's a print. What you're seeing there is a print, not a resin casting. So Daryl and Kevin, again, cleaning it out. There's a lot of work that goes into cleaning a print. But we had the piece, and while Ildredis stayed together with Blue Tack really, really well for the photos, Kalanzar
Bobby,
did not
wake
want
up.
to stay together. Kalanzar did not want to stay together for anything. So I did a really, really horrible job of photoshopping out Kevin's meaty paw in these photos, where he was holding the wing kind of like this, and then took a picture. And then on some of the photos, he didn't have a wing at all. So I just sort of mocked it up and photoshopped it in.
Good job,
Yeah,
Ron.
so, yeah, thanks.
Way to
did.
step into the breach.
I know. Someone's got to do it, right? And so there you go. There's your dragons. You got any more? Is that all 5?
Yep, that is it.
Okay. Again, Kalinzar Eldratus, Ganzarax, Shavindra, and the other one, I can't remember his name. They're all 3-inch size base dragons, so they're all going to work great for your gaming table. Good size, kind of a medium-sized dragon. They're not terrible. They're not huge, so you should be able to get some good gaming in with those guys. And I can't wait to see what color people paint these guys. I hope they don't fall into the normal painting conventions that people gamers like to do with. So, okay, well that's the Bones 5 update. Thanks for sticking in.
Bye, guys.
right.
Take care.
See you next
See you
time.
later. So that's it for the Bones 5 portion of the show. The Pledge Manager is open. It's going to be open for a while longer. I believe Dave mentioned during Reaper Land, Justin, that it was going to be open for, what did he say?
He said that he didn't give it like an actual time.
Right.
What he said was we still had to get everything sent over, which I think we just finished, and now they're just starting production, right? So they got to finish production before we even give a date. But don't we typically send out tons of emails when we get close to that time? Like we kind of beat people over the head with emails about when it's closing, don't we?
Yeah, oh yeah. We're going to beat people over the head. Every Kickstarter update, we're going to just fill out your pledge manager, close your or finalize your pledge, all these different things. Make sure your email address is correct. Make sure your shipping address is correct. If you've moved, make sure you're correct. All these things, we're just going to just choke you to death with all this kind of information.
Right.
Do you have a one of everything box that you can check? Just a one of everything?
Yeah.
I think that's about where I'm at now. You keep adding all this wonderful stuff.
He
I know
did
some
say
good
6
stuff.
months. But that's obviously, that could change, right? That could be 9 months. That could be 5 months. That could be 12 months, right?
Yeah.
Better known as a year.
Kind of a hard date yet, but I think you're safe between 3 and 6 months. 3 months at least, and 6 months is probably more accurate.
Wait,
but
you
you've
really
got
think
time
that's
to get
as early as 3? Is 3 possible?
To close the pledge manager? That's all we're talking about is closing the pledge manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, anything's possible, right? But I don't know. It really depends on how quickly the production.
Well, 3 would put it right around virtual ReaperCon.
That's right. It would. So, I mean, if we close at the end of August, for example, you still have 90 days to go and add all these dragons, all these options such as the Mousings, the Yokai, the Henchmen, all these things you can go and add to your pledges at any time. You've got plenty of time to do that. And
that was slick.
Yeah, wasn't it good? I guess, you know what, the Barrow Whites or the Rune Whites and the Dragon Man, too. Those are all great options.
And the Succubi.
As well. Oh, I said Mousings. I meant Succubi. That's what I meant. But Mousings would be good, too.
Yeah, they'd all be good.
The Demonic
Anything you want to add? Pirate ship?
Yeah, all that stuff. Pirate ship.
Bone 6 is confirmed, Sharky. Look at that math, Ron. That checks out completely. He said everyone is buying 2 of everything, and he said 3 with a question mark. So 3 times 2 is 6. So Bone 6 confirmed.
There's some numerology right there.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Next thing you'll be feeling the bumps on Ron's head.
So we've. I think there may be a few more things we're going to be adding into the pledge manager as far as power ups go. I know that you guys had some things you've been working on that could potentially make it into the pledge manager. Gene, you're working on another project that we're kind of have been going back and forth on for literally years, right? The Paizo project.
Now it's Gene's turn to wonder about the same thing that you're talking about.
Yeah, it doesn't really have much to do with
make
Bones
it
5.
Wait.
No, it probably won't make it into the pledge manager, but I mean, you never know what could happen. But I doubt it.
It might.
But you could.
The potential is always there until it doesn't.
So I know that we've got ReaperCon is coming up, the 3rd through the 6th of September. You guys have been working on figures for that. Gene, what are you working on for ReaperCon? We already showed it, but go ahead and tell everybody what you were working on for ReaperCon 2020.
I've got some more mouselings. I'm finishing up the rest of the. I don't know. I'm finishing up a mouseling pirate crew, and I don't know. just working on some pirate mouselings. They're fun.
Yeah.
They're cool.
They're very cool.
They're cool.
The little sketch,
I got
the illustrations you did were really cute. Can you kind of, without showing the sketch, can you tell us what they're doing, what the crew is doing?
Oh yeah. So I have the first one is a big hulking dude, and he's carrying a pirate chest. You know what? Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. So he's got he's holding a pirate chest, and he's carrying the loot. Then we've got a little digger there, and they've dug up another treasure chest, but they're leaving that.
Right.
And then we've got a guy who's thin, kind of a. What did you say he was? Yeah, he looks like a mouseling from Roger Rabbit. Was that it?
Yeah, he's the Steve Buscemi.
I don't know. Yeah, the Steve Buscemi.
Maybe he might even be a rat.
Almost rat-like. Oops.
He's a little rat-like.
And then
he's tall and skinny.
And then the pirate captain, which I've already done. So, and they're almost finished. They're almost finished. So,
they're really cool. That's a great little set.
They're fun.
It's a great little set. I love that.
I love that. I don't know how you're planning on selling them for ReaperCon.
I don't know. I don't know yet. I know that the pirate captain mouseling is going to go into the swag bag that we haven't announced yet, but that we haven't announced the contents. But he will be in the swag bag, the swag box this year. And the other 3 mouselings will probably end up being just a separate add-on purchase from the ReaperCon or the Reaper store during ReaperCon, and then forever. So if you buy all, and then if you go buy the old Jack, what's his name? What was the first pirate mouseling's name?
Willie Sharp.
Yeah, Willie Sharp.
I think it's Willie Sharp.
Yeah, Willie Sharp and all these other guys. You have a really cool mouseling pirate crew. Really cool. So.
And there's other pirate mouselings too.
We do other ones? I can't remember. Oh, for the for the mouselings. Yeah. Yeah. So we got other pirate mouselings.
There you go. Now look what you did.
Yeah. You got this guy.
Hey, you're going to need a couple of hundred of them to fill that pirate ship.
Yeah.
Well, that's until I have Gene sculpt a mouseling pirate ship. There you go.
Yeah. I got a silver for this one because I didn't put him on a base. Can you tell I'm bitter?
Man, there we go. Your ass still chapped on that, or?
I am. Anyway, so we got other pirate mouselings.
Very cool.
And Willie Sharp. Willie Sharp.
Willie Sharp is great. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's really cool. It's
Liz
great
Beckley painted this.
Really?
Very nice.
Yeah. That's nice. You should have Liz take some good photographs of that so we can put it on our website.
It's hard to see in there, but
she could just drive to your house and take the pictures.
We could just do that.
Could do that.
Bobby, and we showed the pirate captain Gene a couple weeks ago. We showed the turnaround, I think, on Reaper Live. Bobby, what have you been working on for ReaperCon? If you know, what's been what? You did. Sophie.
I don't know what all of you showed. Yeah, I did the Sophie.
You did Sophie.
I did
right.
I did faction guys too.
You did the cultist, the lighthouse cultist guy, right?
Yeah,
the
Mayor Salute.
Captain. Yep. The Mayor Salute.
I did that guy.
Captain Fishsticks.
Captain Fishsticks. Yes.
He's cool.
He is really cool. He's really fun. And then the guy you're working on now is Angelica Fairweather.
That's right. That's a gal.
That's a chick. That's the figure that we sculpted in 2012, and now Izzy did a reimagining of her, and that's we're going to do the new figure for 2020. So she's evolved in 8 years, right?
Some might say devolved.
She's different. Let's just say she's different, okay?
Some might say.
That was a joke, Ron.
You don't have to convince me.
Just play it.
I get it. I totally get it. Have you discussed this with your friends, the design?
No.
These 3 friends? No?
Oh, we're not friends. We all just show up here. We don't talk
all right,
ever.
good. Okay.
Outside of this.
So those are some of your
No,
ReaperCon.
it's very cool. It's very cool. I'm just playing. It was an ugly joke.
She's really cool.
She's
and
very
maybe
cool.
we'll be debuting her soon. As soon as Bobby.
Yeah, and
Bobby's got a lot of,
I don't want to hurt Pat Keith's feelings, but mine's going to kill his.
Pat sculpted the original in 2012 based on Izzy's
That was
design.
also another ugly joke. I'm just playing.
That gauntlet just came crashing down right there.
Yeah, that's right.
Sculpt off. Here we go. And Weeby, you're also working on some ReaperCon stuff. You just finished up the you are. You just finished up the pirate captain Barnabas Frost.
Oh yes, Barnabas
Sculpted
Frost.
him.
I just finished him all up. Made a couple repairs last night, I think.
And this was the resculpt of the figure that Bobby had done several years ago as well. So things are getting updated and resculpted, and that was one of Bobby's last.
Anybody ever wants to feel pressure, try to resculpt the Bobby Jackson figure. That's really.
It turned out really good.
By the way, Bobby sculpted this last time. I thought, oh great, that's wonderful.
That's why we're having you redo it.
Bobby, take off your headphones for a second. Bobby, take off your headphones for a second. Jason, yours is really cool.
Thank you. Well, he didn't need to not hear that. That's all right. You didn't say it was better.
It's not the first time you told me that mine sucked.
I never said sucked. I never said that.
So anyway, we got Barnabas Frost. Is Captain Black coming out then too? Or Captain Black's chalice or anything like that?
The chalice probably not. I think that's going to be kind of a vanity piece. Just for the people in the know.
That'd be a cool VIP bags thing.
That sure would be.
Cool bag thing.
Don't give me any idea. It's a big chalice.
It's a little chalice.
Jason, tell everybody what this is.
That's the skull of the giant orc pirate that was the mortal enemy of Captain Black.
And who's Captain Black?
Captain Black is my little dwarf, who's half gnome and half dwarf pirate captain.
Problematic.
I think you've seen pictures of him. He runs around with a dodo sidekick. Oh, wait, here comes a dodo maybe. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's a nice little dodo. And, there, Gene's got a picture of him.
We showed
that guy.
Sorry, kind of hard to see.
Yeah,
we showed him on ReaperLive. Yeah, we showed this guy on ReaperLive a few weeks ago, but I mean, there's so many things we show, it kind of goes by kind of fast. That's the digital render for our Captain Black, right?
Yeah, Captain Black.
Yeah, he's cool.
Thanks. And that's his little chalice. I made a bigger version for you to do with what you will, because of course in the miniature it's very, very small.
Yeah.
But so there's that, and then are we talking about the
other thing?
The Lich?
No.
No?
No,
okay, not
no,
that
we
Lich.
don't mention that.
How about the...
What Lich?
No,
Lich.
But you can talk about the other thing.
The flump?
Well, see, I guess they both could be Liches.
You know what?
The throne one? The throne one?
Yeah, okay, well, never mind.
No, not that one.
No.
When I said Lich, I was talking about
Is there a Lich on a throne?
No, well, maybe. So
no,
look,
no. I was talking about the mollusk.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well,
no,
see, I
talk
don't.
about
You
that.
say what else is there I'm working on? My mind can only have a few things going at the same time.
So yeah, the thing.
What
the
else
thing
have I worked on that I should talk about?
The thing that you worked on was the dead pirate on the throne.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not a lich. He's just dead.
He's just dead.
He's just dead.
And this is
he's been entombed with parts of his ship as I envisioned it, and lots of treasure around him. But we're not thinking about him as a lich. He's dry and dead.
Right.
Dead.
And and when you got the Space Hulk box set from Games Workshop, one of the markers, one of the models in there was the dead Space Marine on his chair. Right, you guys are familiar with that? That was kind of the inspiration, right? Was that guy, because he's such a cool model. He's just kind of hanging there in his chair. He's dead, and that was what the thought for this guy was a dead pirate in his throne or his chair or something like that.
Yeah.
Pirate king, pirate captain.
It'll have a lot of uses. You could use it as an objective or part of a diorama, or if you want to imbue him with a little life, he could be a lich, I suppose.
Sure.
So
do what you want to with him. Yeah. Cool.
So I'm excited to get that done. And the other thing, I'm really excited to get that done too.
Yeah, that'll be a special thing that we'll probably have to. It'll be probably a limited edition resin version kind of a thing because it's not small. It's kind of big.
No.
It could roll into.
No, it's not small at all.
The potential future Reaper Kickstarter. Yeah, hockey puck size with tentacles.
Yeah, tentacled hockey puck.
That's all we're going to say. We're going to leave it right there. Lich.
Well, I did say lich.
Yes. Okay, so it's a lot of stuff. Yeah, so you guys are working on that, and then all kinds of fun stuff. So, but yeah, I think that's it, guys. Anything you guys want to add? Let our backers know. Justin, am I missing anything in the chat that we need to address regarding the Pledge Manager or the Kickstarter?
Not currently, no.
Okay. I guess we're all caught up. The next update is going to be in 2 weeks, which would be... Actually,
Bexa said Fairy Dragon, but I think that was pertaining to something else.
Well, it was one of the things we wanted to do. I know Christine Van Patten had a Fairy Dragon she designed, and it looked really, really cool. But again, like so many other things, it just didn't make the Kickstarter. It's just time, space, just didn't make it. But you never know. There may be other Kickstarters in the future. Maybe. Possibly.
Really? I thought you were shutting it down after this.
It's unconfirmed.
Closing house.
Yeah, closing house. All pizzas after this.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All that storage space and factory space. That's
Reaper
all for
pizza,
the pizzas, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Pizzas and vintage cars. That's all we got room for now.
So.
Yeah.
Ron's gonna be a crust boy.
Pizza delivery in vintage cars.
That's right. I'm still waiting on the Gremlin to show up.
Yeah.
Still waiting on the Gremlin to show up.
All right, guys. Well, then, Ron, do you have anything else spoiler-tastic that you want to talk about this week, or are you going to hold it for the next episode?
I wish there was something cool. Hopefully on the next update, we're going to have the new Kickstarter bases we're going to show you guys. At least if we don't show them to you, we'll at least describe them to you and show you, what they're going to look like. I don't know if we have renders of those.
Styrene bases?
Yes. New styrene bases.
Who did that?
Not us. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I believe that Ed had gotten the guys at Trenchworks. I may be talking at the side of my head. I don't know. But someone made new bases.
One of those phrenological lumps.
Yes. Keloid scar tissue.
Yeah.
At least
that's a story.
Ron's talking out of one of his hot dogs again.
That's a story.
You can talk
tell you
out,
guys.
man, and you're doing well.
Not here at a future in-person ReaperCon. We can tell you about that.
Yeah.
We'll have to give
Anyway,
a number of drinks to hear it first, though.
Yeah, that's so sad. It's a sad story of my.
It really is. It's horrible. It was horrible. Some friends.
And Jason will bring his big sheet of Velcro to provide the sound effect.
Yeah. Because you need it. Got to have the sound effects for this story. We'll tell you guys in 2021 at ReaperCon in Denton.
Poor Ron.
Poor Ron.
I know. It's just terrible.
So ReaperCon 2021 confirmed, everybody.
There it is. It's confirmed.
There it is.
So,
if we survive Bone 6.
Go fill out your pledge manager, add all this cool stuff to your pledge, because we've got so much stuff in Bones 5. 600 figures. 600 figures.
When and they mean you're going to get to have 700 for Bone 6?
No, oh my gosh, no. Bone 6, if there is such a thing, we need to kind of tap the brakes.
I I remember the exact same words coming out of your mouth for Bones 5.
I know what you're talking about.
And 4.
I don't know what you're talking
We're
about.
going to make it smaller. We're going to make it smaller.
But here's
No.
here's the salient point, Ron.
What?
It takes a while for these to get to retail.
Exactly.
And take someone
Thank
who
you.
knows. I've been waiting to get a few things from Bones 4 that I've
Exactly.
neglected to order, and
Yeah.
they still haven't hit retail. So if you want to get in on the first wave, you got to get your pledge manager in.
Yeah. This is the Dance of Death from Bones 4. Check this out.
That's
This is one that Ann painted this one. Sculpted by Julie Guthrie. You can't get this now. I mean, not yet. It's still not available. The soonest it's going to be available is the fall, right? So that'll be 3 years from the time it was available in the Kickstarter. And if it comes out this fall, it'll be 3 years if you can get it this fall.
Thanks for showing us that. Now we want
I
it.
know. You should have got it in the Kickstarter. That's the whole point.
I know. Gosh.
I know you're backing me up there, Weeby.
I am. It's a terrible mistake to not get it
Justin,
now.
Exactly.
Has the release been announced?
No.
Okay, good. So eBay's still cool.
Yeah. It's still a viable way of getting your.
Man, look at that.
That's fantastic.
That's killer. That is
Hey,
fantastic.
look at this.
Very cool.
That's why Julie's a genius.
You're
this is-
cracking it on the table?
Yeah. Look, it's plastic. It won't hurt.
Yeah.
That is the one that Ann
What about
painted,
the
correct?
paint? How's the Reaper paint holding up on that? Pretty good when you tap it
Fantastic.
on the desk? Okay.
Yeah.
So for some of you that might notice, we painted that on the Reaper Toolbox.
Yeah,
with
on Ann's
Ann
show.
over
Yeah,
several
that's what I thought.
episodes. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Again, to reiterate Weeby's point, if you don't get it now during the pledge manager, it may be 2026 by the time some of this shows up in stores.
Yeah.
So
Ron's going to be
like
teasing
that-
it. Ron's going
like
to be
that
holding it in
pirate
front of
ship.
you. Yeah, he's going to be holding it in front of you, and you're going to want it, and you're not going to be able to get it.
that's right. Well,
Yeah,
and so in a
that
year, when I
pirate
say
ship.
you should have got the pirate ship, people are going to go, I should have got that pirate ship.
Or the succubi, or the
Or
henchmen,
the yokai,
or
or the henchmen,
Or the yokai,
or the rune
or
whites,
the mouselings, or the wraiths, or
the
the
henchmen.
Yeah.
That's right.
and then the dragon guys, the dragon men. So
You
many
don't-
cool
You don't
things.
want to
man.
miss your window of opportunity
Don't
to be buried.
miss
in
your
that
opportunity.
pirate.
All right, we have pitched this so hard. Thank you for helping me out, guys.
Yes.
There's going to be a shortage of vinyl coming up. I mean, you got to get in now.
Yeah, you never know. Oil prices could spike. Plastic's going to go up. You just don't know. Get it now. You guys aren't playing D&D tonight, right? That's next Friday, right?
Correct.
That's next Friday.
That's
Next
right.
Friday, okay. All right. That is Reaper
I'm
Aaron.
not playing
Every
with
other-
you.
I'm going to be joining in very soon, if y'all let me.
Why wouldn't we let you?
Are you going to
Okay,
roll a
You are such
character?
a tease. You are a tease. You are a false tease.
Yeah, Ron,
I'm
why
gonna
don't you
play-
actually join us?
I'm going to play a Norker fighter.
Oh, boy.
Why did you move your eyebrows so much when you said that?
Because it's code.
Yeah,
it's
don't
code
do
for
that anymore,
I'm
Ron.
full of
Don't.
crap. That's what it's code for.
All right, well, y'all got Reaper
Well-
Aaron next Friday. Okay.
Yes.
That closes out our week of Reaper Live streaming, I guess, right?
Yes.
Another successful week. Well, gentlemen, thank you for
That's because
joining
we
me.
weren't
helping me
on
out.
most of the time.
I know. Well, I appreciate you guys hopping in and helping me out. Remember, there'll be a Bones 5 Kickstarter update going out tonight. Check your email for that. It'll have all the pictures of the new dragons and the Dragon Slayers power-up. And that's about it. So if you guys have any questions, make sure to email us at help@reapermedia.com or questions@reapermedia.com, and we'll do our best. And thanks for being a Bones 5 backer, and we appreciate you guys watching. And we'll see you June 19th.
And I got a raid lined up, so we're going to be raiding Giggling Geekette.
Giggling Geekette? All right, fantastic.
So spread the Reaper love, and most importantly, keep being awesome. And we appreciate you guys. Maybe not so much Bobby. Bobby doesn't really.
Whatever. Whatever. You don't have to appreciate my awesome.
This is we're gonna send it off right here on this. Bobby, could
All
you move out of the way?
You get out of the
Yeah,
way.
there you
please.
go.
Yeah, get out. Thank you.
There we
Bobby.
go.
Let's, yeah.
All right, guys.
There's
thank
the
you
awesome
very
right
much.
there.
Have a great weekend.
Yes, have a great weekend.
yeah.
And Raquel Welsh wants you to stay safe this
1 million
weekend.
years BC, kids.
Yes.
1 million
Everybody rock out.
All right,
Everybody
guys.
rock out.
We will
See ya.
you later.
Bye.
Where the rubber Allosaurus.
Oh, jeez.